This video is about the exhaust array on Valyrian steel. This is the second exhaust array that I've done on my vehicles, and the first one was Mr. Fusion, and like this one, it had an 8-cylinder engine, and each cylinder went into 2 mufflers. We used motorcycle mufflers on both cars, and on Mr. Fusion we had 2 banks of mufflers, and they were 7 surrounding one, which gave us 8, and so 2 banks of 8 gave us 16. V8 motor, so that gave us 2 mufflers per cylinder. And with Valyrian steel, we ended up upping the ante by quite a bit by going with 4 mufflers per cylinder, and also the layout of the motorcycle mufflers was way more elaborate, because rather than just having a couple of brackets that I water jet out and welded into a structure and bolted all the mufflers to, this one was sculptural. It was much more sculptural, where I had 2 helixes that had the mufflers evenly spaced all the way up, and both helixes coincide with 1 muffler in the middle. So I wasn't able to get a round number, so they have 31 instead of 32. Each cylinder in the V8 would diverge into 4 mufflers, and one of the cylinders only had 3. But each cylinder would correspond to 4 mufflers, which would be in the same region on the helixes, and it ends up so that we've got this kind of like 3D stereo sound going, because it's going boom, 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 and it ends up being a very unique sound. In most exhaust systems, you have all 8 cylinders converging, and it converges and you have a single muffler. So you've got that V8 sound, but it's all emanating from one place. Whereas in this one, it's 8.1 stereo. The sound is emanating from 8 different spots, and you have to experience it. Of course, you can't really tell from your 2 computer speakers or whatever you're watching this video from. It's going to be in mono or stereo, and you're just not going to have the same effect. But in real life, yeah, it sounds quite different. And what this exhaust array is, of course, it's completely unnecessary. It's way more complicated than it needs to be, but on an art car, we don't care. And what the exhaust array represents, it's 1/2 of the airflow through the internal combustion system. We have our intake array and we have our exhaust array. And it's a sculptural representation, and since this car is a sculpture that you can drive, it fits right in. And in one of the upcoming episodes, we'll also go over the design and construction of the intake array, which is the other half of the sculptural representation of the airflow. I would say that concludes what I have to say about the exhaust system on Valyrian steel. As always, no animals were harmed in the making of this video, although 1 human may have received permanent brain damage. Remember the #1 rule: do not chang it up. Thank you in advance for your cooperation.